Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here with us today because we have a truly extraordinary, seriously celebratory milestone to explore together. We're looking at a historic royal centennial tribute, King Charles III honoring the absolute legend that is Sir David Attenborough. It's not every day you get to unpack a message that perfectly blends this profound national reverence with such a deep, enduring personal friendship. We're going to break down the sheer history, the shared mission, and the really powerful message embedded in this totally unique moment. So let's get into it.
Okay, let's dive into this with a powerful hook right from our source material that instantly sets the stage. The king notes that their very first meeting was almost a decade before the age of color television. I mean, think about that for a second. No way, right? That is the sheer scale of the history we're talking about today. This isn't just some brief passing acquaintance. We're unpacking a relationship that literally predates the modern media landscape as we know it.
Section 1. A Royal Centenary Tribute.
We are focusing on the sheer magnitude of a massive milestone here. 100. Just let the gravity of that massive number sink in for a moment. May the 8th marks exactly 100 years, a full century of life. What the source material reveals is this really beautiful moment where the king steps forward, not just as a monarch fulfilling some formal duty, but as a lifelong friend. It's an incredibly rare occasion, and it's made all the more spectacular because this is a figure who's been an active, guiding voice for the natural world for the vast majority of those 100 years.
As the king states here in his address, my wife and I are delighted to learn that you will be celebrating your 100th birthday on May the 8th. He's conveying the very warmest of congratulations. And what really stands out to us here is how that deep personal affection completely breaks through the traditional formality of such a grand national stage. It's this genuine, heartfelt acknowledgement from the king and queen, honoring a life that's profoundly impacted everyone watching.
Section 2. Decades of Shared History.
And this brilliantly illustrates the real weight of this friendship and this centurion. Just look at this stark comparison. 1958, an era before color television, weighed against today, a vastly changed, highly complex global landscape. It's literally a journey through history shared by two highly influential figures who have watched the modern world take shape. This friendship has weathered over 6 decades of immense technological, environmental, and cultural shifts. I mean, while the entire world transformed completely around them, their connection and mutual respect remained an absolute constant.
We can actually see how this arc builds, starting with their very first meeting way back in 1958. Over the ensuing decades, their paths continually crossed, as Attenborough dedicated his entire life to revealing the wonders of nature to global audiences in these new, totally marvelous ways. He and the king found common ground time and time again. All of those shared moments and deep passions lead us directly right here to this present-day celebration of his 100 years.
Section 3. Protecting our precious planet.
So, we're pivoting now from a joyous celebration of history to something incredibly vital and frankly very serious. Because this source text isn't just a tribute to longevity, it's a profound recognition of a shared, lifelong mission of planetary preservation. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how their shared determinations break down. The king specifically points out how Attenborough has actively revealed nature's beauty in marvelous ways to the whole world. But you see, it goes far beyond just showing us beautiful imagery. It's really about highlighting urgent preservation needs and ultimately protecting life on Earth for future generations. Attenborough didn't just broadcast, he actively shared and amplified the king's own deep determination to protect our environment.
I really want you to listen closely to this specific, powerful phrase from the king. The urgent need to protect and preserve this precious planet of ours. This is the absolute core environmental message of our source text. The tone here shifts dramatically, doesn't it? From celebratory right to entirely urgent. It's a serious reminder of what is actually at stake and why Attenborough's life's work is not just history. It's a critical imperative for all of us right now.
Section 4. The Greatest Day Ahead.
The source material concludes in a truly unique way. It actually moves from the king's spoken message into a lyrical outro that builds this highly emotional, forward-looking climax. The lyrics here state, "Today, this could be the greatest day of our lives." In the context of our explainer today, we need to treat this not just as nice background music, but as a poetic reflection of the king's entire message. It transforms a retrospective birthday wish into a sweeping, cinematic call to action. It's really a profound statement about making a new start, finding the future, and actively seizing the present moment, even as we're celebrating a full century of the past.
The lyrics continue with a pretty sobering thought.
before it all ends, before we run out of time. So the crucial point is how this directly connects back to Charles's urgent plea. These aren't just catchy words set to music. They are an urgent musical echo of the need to protect the planet before time literally runs out on us. It absolutely masterfully frames planetary preservation as our immediate ticking clock.
Which leaves us right here. How will we answer the urgent call to protect our precious planet for future generations? As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to take that provocative question with you. This milestone isn't just about wishing a legend a happy 100th birthday, it's about taking up his mantle. It ties a beautiful personal tribute directly to our ultimate global responsibility. Thank you so much for exploring this with me today. I hope this deep dive leaves you eager to learn more and look closer at the incredible natural world around us.